Howdy how, party people. Alright, Monday under our belt. First of all, let's recap a little bit. So, we had a slight gap up, which, again, that's what we saw in the data that we had posted in the weekend recap. So, I know that, again, most of Twitter and all these clowns, they're always, they've been perma-bearing since, 374. Caught that. But if you look, this is SPX, right? Across the board, weak. Why was it weak? It was weak because of Apple and MU. Okay, that's it. Nothing else weak around. This is the 1 hour chart. This does not look the most awesome. Neither does this. We are due for a pullback. And if you didn't catch the levels I gave for the week early on today, I'm looking for a pullback back to steel. This level has not hit 4170. I'm looking for a pullback there, and then to go higher, to go up here. So we currently have a sell signal there. The problem here is this whole deal, right? So the market wanted higher today, especially QQQ. Wanted higher really bad, QQQ had strength. Then we got that fake AI news about the bomb and the Pentagon. And same with the news headline with Kevin today that just said no deal. The problem is that this market is so algo driven. The algos will grab on to any of this news and either sell or buy. But if you look here today, we did nothing. QQQ was green 0.72 and SPX was green 0.02. Okay, so I had a green day because I had again said it's all about individual names. What do I mean? Well, I played again same that I've been playing. UPST today up in the end. It sold off at the end, but it did 25. The stock did 25% today. Closed, 20% green. So that was a great one. And obviously, I started my long on Meta, and it had that huge move in the morning. The only one, what happened for me, I know I tweeted and mentioned Tesla. My computer jammed at open. I don't know, there was too many alerts going off. Who knows? But this is the move today. I know that Jaybird caught it, so congrats. And I didn't want to chase it because, yes, could have caught it down here, but by that time I was already UPSTing and QQQing and so forth. So this money will go somewhere, whether it's Meta or whether it's Google. So Google again did that thing, right? And I'm playing it for the, I don't know how many times, but it did this again. Shoots up at open and then kills the premiums. It did that on Friday too. And I'm gonna play it again because I did see green volume come in. MACD looks good. It didn't sell off with the indices. It actually pumped in the close. So I swung that, and then some shit names. I'm gonna be playing UPST again. However, and I'll give you the levels here. I do want to see it over 27, and if not, I want 26 to hold. But the problem with this, once this starts selling, it'll sell. But it's still pretty hot over in the 9 on the 1 hour. So it did get a sell signal today. So I'm gonna try to match this drawback here. You know, we'll see. I wouldn't want it to sink under 26.30, but we'll see. But yeah, if I play it, jump on it. You know. Another thing is this keeps rising, and it has room to go. Plenty. It really does, and it can, and these tech stocks want it. The problem is this deal. For Biden to make a deal, obviously it's not up to Kevin and Joe. Okay, it's all about, is the Fed ready to introduce the new system or not? That's all this comes down to. So I don't think Kevin McCarthy gives a rat's ass about, student debt cancellation, or I don't think Joe Biden actually wants to tax corporate America, more. You really have to be into the news and politics as a hobby to think that these people care, because they don't. They're there to make money. Okay? Now, the interesting thing is this, and I keep bringing it up because under the hood, one has to look. And KRE, again, could we have played it from 37 up to 40? Yeah, we could. Absolutely. But you never know right now with banks and this deal if you're gonna get a knife down. So better plays. I mean, for instance, UPST is such a shit stock, as is Affirm or Beyond Meat or Carvana, that when the pump crowd jumps on it, they will play it. KRE, you're exposing yourself to like real world, and they do need to consolidate the banks, and we'll see how it reacts. VIX, I said at the end it's gonna double top, which it did, and down. And the MACD on the 5 is curling down. Obviously this can gap however it wants. However, the 1 hour started giving signs of weakness here. The TTM squeeze and the MACD and everything. Still over the 21 though, and closed on the 9, so it can go either way. Which brings me to SPX. Again, as I said, this is a pretty tight week. You don't want to be in calls when you get that pullback down to 4170, because if that doesn't hold, again, you will feel this fair value gap. Because if that doesn't hold, because that fair value gap is going to fill once it goes down, and then here. Now, that brings me to tomorrow. I have a early low again tomorrow, and as of right now, this is holding, and I'm looking for ES to open up at like 4210, give and take, which puts which puts SPX here at the breakdown level at 4200, give or take. Now, McCarthy is having a press conference at 7. This will undoubtedly influence the market, and Yellen's out there saying we're running out of money. Okay, we know. Even my children know. Okay? Even my wife knows. We don't need Janet Yellen to remind us again. We got it. The people who are interested in this stuff know. People who don't know even what the Federal Reserve is couldn't give two fondues about it. Okay, so this deal's gonna look bad for both sides. It all comes down, will they make it or will they not? Will it be a sell the news type of situation? Well, the stock market, oddly enough, held today when it shouldn't have. Okay, the stock market shows a pullback and then higher. but the market wants higher. I know you feel it, I feel it. That does not mean we won't get a pullback where the bears celebrate and say that the top is in and then it blows up, right? The only problem here is this: the 10-year yield, which indeed is doing not only a W, but now it's going, and we're past inverted head and shoulders too. So now this is pricing in some bad stuff, right? Because the yield is rising. So around here it gets to Bill's cooking on full flame, and again every time they've smacked it down above here. Since then, the economic landscape has deteriorated really much. So it's going to be harder for them to do it. So again, this comes down to, is Fed now in July, on 4th of July, going to start a new era or not? As far as the flow that we've used, the flow again is buying the dip. And don't mind this is a glitch, I already checked that. But the dark pool kept going all day. Sometimes they glitch here at the end to the downside, but as you see, I just refreshed and there's your QQQ dark pool buy. So according to this, Kevin is not gonna tank the market. Okay, and this has now been pretty reliable, and I continue to trust it, because why would they be buying a dark pool right here if we were not going higher? Sometimes it feels like we're not gonna go higher, and then we go higher. So again, tomorrow I have early low, and for the rest of the week still, and it might change, I have early high. So again, that 4, they're gonna screw everyone on this. So it's probably gonna be, not during market hours. People are gonna miss the move. That's why we are swinging. We're swinging light, and if you are, just know the market can open up $5 down at any point. So if you have a small account, don't do it. There's plenty of base hits during intraday. Even today, let me pull up QQQ. Even today, I caught it here. Again, I added, but this was probably the best trade here, and then obviously that there, because once you get a huge sell-off like that and it holds, that buy the dip is in. So I was doing that all day. And then obviously what makes it tricky is you never know when they give you the fake sell and keeps going. This is where I scaled most, which is still, I caught that at 330, under 337, yeah. And then I rode this trend line that I posted, and I sold a lot here. So I did go in the money. It was good. The problem is when you have a tight range and it is choppy and it's wicky and whippy, you don't want to be in 0 DTs for over a few minutes. So then I start playing tomorrow's expiration, and when they grind this like this, the cons aren't really moving. So kind of sitting in dead, you're dead in the water. Then we got this, still closed green. The red came up at the end because of that sell-off, but again, however you want to interpret that, again, I think I covered what I think will happen. This is up today, that's why we went up, but the market was being held down, and they sent out that fake news twice. Market does want higher. Will it go? Who knows? This, however, is a ticking time bomb. The Dixie also did that same chop shit. Oil up from, I think I showed him the video that he wanted to bottom there, and then it went up nicely. What's Bitcoin doing? Don't care at all. Same ending as Tick has had. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Not that it's forecasting anything right now. Well, what it is showing is confidence in the banking sector, which KRE obviously shows. What else? Economic calendar tomorrow. So we have McCarthy tonight. Then we got Logan pre-market. Then we got the PMI flash. New home sales. Would think that we might want to be out for that. I don't know. We'll see. And then this is not gonna be good. So again, early high Wednesday. Plus you got. I read somewhere Yellen's gonna speak. And then Wednesday. Oh yeah, FOMC minutes. If we sell into this, let's take calls. If we keep chopping, then this is gonna scare the market. Again, we had Fed speakers out saying both things. So I'd say let's take one day at a time, and within that day, let's take 5 minutes at a time at this juncture. And again, if you're not gonna hedge like I do, be light, because these algos are all over the place and they will grab a news headline and they will run with it however they see fit. And then obviously we got jobs on Thursday, we got good old Skeleton Collins, and Friday we got PCE, and these can move the market. Friday is a half day, okay? So Friday trading ends early, and then Monday is closed. And then next week we got a 4-day weekend. And I'll post in my weekend video, but I'll just, while I still remember it. Where's June? I won't be trading June 5th, but I'll jump in at the end. Maybe I'll trade, but I'll post and stuff like that. I don't think I'll be able to trade on June 6th, but I'll trade these days. I'll trade this week. However, this Friday I'll be out, and then I'll be on that whole week, and then I think it's either one of these days I won't be trading. So there's about 5 days in June, 4 days in June I won't be trading, because I'm visiting my mother with my kids, because she's about to go upstairs, unfortunately. But I'll keep bringing you guys everything that I see and I can, and tomorrow I'm going to do some base hits once we've established the range, once I've sold my Google hopefully, and then I'm gonna start figuring out which stocks are running, what QQQ and SPY are gonna do. Everything can change with this McCarthy press conference. Depends on if he has a positive vibe or if he's gonna try to do some power play because he's got ambitions. All right, love yourself, love your family. God bless. I'll see you at dawn.